Hello, in today's video I'll show you how to install recovery mode, a custom recovery mode on your Samsung Galaxy A02s. Okay, so let's begin. Before we begin, remember that doing so will erase all your data on the phone, so get ready for it. Update your data, backup your data if you have anything important on your phone. Also make sure that you know that you're doing everything as I'm doing it, because if you do something differently, then you may have some problems with the phone, have some problems with going back to the original system. Also, it's worth checking out the video on how to install stock ROM on this phone. There's a video about that on our channel, so you'll learn how to return to the normal system. Now, custom ROM, if you've ever been to recovery mode, custom recovery, this video is about custom recovery. If you've ever been to custom recovery, to a recovery mode on your phone, then you probably know that you can reset the phone there and do stuff. Custom recovery gives you more features, and in case you want it, you can install it. Now, it's important to know that I don't think I have found a custom ROM for this phone. So in case you want to install custom recovery in order to install a custom ROM, I don't think there will be a video about that on the channel. So you may just want to simply try finding a custom ROM on your own, or utilizing the custom recovery in a different way than a custom ROM. Now let's begin. The first thing that we'll need to do is to unlock the bootloader. In order to do it, go to connections and connect to Wi-Fi first. So in connections in Wi-Fi, make sure you are connected to any Wi-Fi network whatsoever that has internet access. Otherwise the phone won't let you unlock the bootloader. So it is worth checking that. Now I have the connection. Make sure you're not signed in to any Google account to prevent any problems later. All you need to do is to go to accounts and backup, then go to manage accounts, and if you have a Google account listed here, you can click on it, then remove it from the list to log out of it. Now let's go to about phone. As I said, make sure you have everything backed up. And the first thing is to check the model. If you have the same model as me, which is SM-A025G, or you have SM-A025F, the thing after the slash doesn't matter, only what's before the slash. So if you have the same model as me or F at the end, then you will be able to install a custom recovery from the link down below. Because if you have a different model, you can still follow this video, but you will need to get the files yourself, because the files linked in the description down below will not work. Now let's go to software information and tap on build number 7 times. Now the developer mode has been turned on. Go back again, and scroll down. You'll find new option that has appeared, developer options. Once you click on it, you should find OEM unlocking. If you don't see this option, make sure you're connected to internet, and you may want to restart your phone after connecting to the internet. Now once you enable it, click on turn on, and now turn your phone off by pressing and holding on power, and then tapping on power off and tapping on it again. Now get a cable ready that's connected to your computer and not yet to your phone. I have this USB-C cable. It's already in my computer not yet in my phone. Now we'll need to plug it in, but before we do, start pressing and holding on the volume up and volume down at the same time, and while doing so, plug in the cable. The phone will vibrate. When you see a blue screen like this, you can now release the buttons. Now it asks you, now it tells you a warning. You need to press and hold on the volume up until it goes to the next screen. Let's release once the screen gets black. And now it asks you whether you want to unlock the bootloader. Click on volume up to say yes. This will reset all your data on the phone, so wait for a moment. It shows me this alert. I can click on the power button to skip the alert. And now it's resetting the phone. It's going to later restart the phone. And we'll just need to wait until it's finished, because we will need to set it up just for a little moment. Let's press on the power key again. And now I think I can already move on to my computer in order to show you the rest. Yeah, as we're waiting, let's go to our computer. Let's first download 2 files from our website, from HardReset.Info website. So go to HardReset.Info/download, like so, or just go to HardReset.Info and find download button at the top. Now find Samsung drivers. Let's exit out of that. Find Samsung drivers. They are typically on the top of the list, but you can also just type in Samsung drivers here in the search bar. Click on download, where with these drivers, with this image right here. Make sure it's this image, because these are the correct drivers that you'll need. Let's click on the download button. I think I have something with my internet connection today. You can see I already have it downloaded, so I'll just cancel it, but that's how you do it. Now the next thing to download is Odin. So you can see I'm typing in Odin, search, and it'll find you different versions. Get the newest one, the 3.14.4. As you can see right here. Let's download it. I'm gonna cancel it as well, because I already have it downloaded as well. Then in the description down below there are the files. They'll get you to the Mega website, and you'll find custom recovery. You can just go into the folder, select both files, and click on download here, and then save them on your disk. The TWRP file is the custom recovery, the TWRP. There may be other possibilities of custom recoveries, but this is the most common one, the most default one. Like, everyone uses TWRP unless they need another one for some certain reason. And VBMeta disabled is also very important in order to make it work, so the phone's protection doesn't lock your custom recovery, and that you can use it at all. So download these 2 files. Now I'll get to downloads on my computer. I have them right here. You can see I have the TWRP, VBMeta disabler, then the Odin and the Samsung drivers. Let's install the Samsung drivers first. Right click on them, click on extract all, and click on extract. Then it'll open this folder. You can now go to the open the file and install it. I already have it installed, so I won't do it, but it's you should do it, and later restart your computer after it's installed. Then open Odin by right clicking on it. Click on the extract all as well, extract, open the folder inside, and this is the program that we'll use, but we'll get to that in a moment. First, let's quickly set up our phone just so it fully works, because sometimes it, for whatever reason, it just doesn't work properly. if you don't set it up, even though the bootloader is unlocked. By the way, I recommend not connecting to Wi-Fi because it speeds up the setup process. And you don't have to connect to Wi-Fi, and you don't have to set up the phone properly here, because we'll be resetting it again. Like, installing the custom recovery will already reset it automatically, right? So I'll skip the Wi-Fi network. I'll click on done copy, of course. I'm not going to copy anything here. Accept, skip. Just quickly go through the setup, and we'll be connecting to Wi-Fi later, because we'll need it for the developer mode to show us OEM unlocking, but it's just better not to connect because it speeds up the process in the setup. When you connect, it takes a lot of time. Okay, let's click on finish. You can see the setup is already done. That's why I don't connect, because it doesn't have to load, it doesn't have to ask questions about a Google account and everything. Now let's go to the settings. Now go to connections, go to Wi-Fi, and select a Wi-Fi network. Now go back twice and go to About Phone, go to your software information, and click on, build the number a few times. Now it's done. Let's go back and go to developer options. And you can see my OEM unlocking is enabled. It's grayed out, so I can't click on it. And it says bootloader already unlocked. So that's the state you should be in. Remember, if you don't see this option, make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi and maybe possibly restart your phone after connecting to the Wi-Fi. Now we're there, so let's unplug the cable. Turn our phone off by pressing and holding on the power button. Tap on power off and tap on it again. Now the phone, when it turns off, it'll vibrate to let you know it's fully off. Let's open Odin, exe this file with this icon, click on OK here, and you can see we are in the program. Now first let's make sure our phone is connected. So again, press and hold on volume up and volume down, and while doing so, while still pressing, plug in the cable. Now it'll show you this screen, and this time you need to continue by shortly pressing on volume up, just shortly. And now I'm in download mode. This is what it looks like on the phone, and Odin recognizes my phone here, lists it at COM port. Then go to options and make sure auto reboot and factory reset time are unselected. This is very important. Just unselect it, then go to AP, go to downloads and find your TWRP. So after clicking on AP button, find your TWRP something.tar. Then in user data, click on the user data button, find VBMeta disabled, click on open. And as you can see, this is what it should look like here. I have my TWRP loaded, my VBMeta loaded, and in options, everything is unselected. Now we can click on start. And when it says pass here, then it'll be all done. And now we'll need to get into the recovery. It may be a little complex because it says here that volume down plus side key for more than 7 seconds to restart the phone. So what you'll need to do is, I'll explain it first, then I'll explain it again while doing it. Press and hold on power and volume down for about 7 seconds until the screen goes off, and once it does, move your finger from volume down to volume up while still pressing the power button, and wait until you get into the recovery. So let's do it. Power and volume down until the screen goes off for about 7 seconds. Once it does, move your finger from volume down to volume up while still pressing the power button. Now, once the Samsung logo appears, we will need to, there's no Samsung logo, there's this alert, so okay. Let's just keep pressing the volume up button, and if the alert doesn't go off after 15 seconds, you can very quickly release and press again the volume up button in order to leave the alert. So you saw that I like very quickly pressed on the released. Okay, it didn't go through. Let's just wait a moment. Make also sure that the cable is still connected. You can see I'm still pressing the volume up. The alert doesn't go off. Let's try pressing on the power key. It didn't do anything. Let's release and press again on the volume up. At some point it should go into the recovery mode. I believe so. Okay, I pressed on the power key and pressed on the volume up again, but it may not do anything. Let's see. Okay, it did something. So you may need to just work around the keys for some time. Make sure that the cable is plugged in at all time. Otherwise, it won't go into the recovery mode. And now we are in the TWRP. You can do anything you want here. The system won't boot unless you go to wipe and format the data. It may still not boot after that, so format data, type in yes, and then you may want to try to reboot system. I'm not sure if it'll work. I haven't tried that yet, but yeah, that is basically the TWRP. Later on, you can just try finding on the web anything else you wanted to do here. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.